So we're at about mile, I don't know, probably about mile 22. The first and second day of this hike was about what I expected. Lots of hills, lots of ups, lots of downs, very few flat sections, lots of rocks. So, I was prepared for that. What I wasn't prepared for is today's hike. So far, let's see, I bet you we've gone at least 5 miles with nothing but not completely flat, but 99% flat trails, very few rocks. Okay, so I've left the trail. I've come up probably only about 200 yards. It's just a little spur trail to this Horse Thief Spring. It's supposed to be water, a picnic area. It says even a restroom, which I may need to hit up. Okay, had to walk about 100 yards up here to get to this bathroom. Now, please be open. Please be open. 1, 2, 3. This is the restroom, not the Holiday Inn, but here's what I find funny. $300 fine if you don't shut the toilet lid. And this one's open, so before I leave, all right, no $300 fine for me. So this is supposed to have water in it all year round. I guess we'll see. Oh, huh. Well, there's water in there. Climbing down the steps. Benches here off to the side, I guess, so you can sit and drink your rusty water. Well, that don't look too appetizing. So it looks like the water flows from there downhill through there and into this spot, which I'm not sure really looks much better. I've heard that the first 16 miles are probably the toughest of the trail because of the footing and the rock glaciers and the elevation change. But boy, this has been a picnic. I am getting ready to climb another hill, probably in another quarter mile, but still not half as bad as Monday and Tuesday. Coming into a pretty thick pine forest here. Let's see if you can see the trail behind me. Anyways, just a nice pine needled trail, big tall pines. What I love about this is these pine forests, they kind of look the same in the winter as they do in the summer. It's still green up in the canopies. I grew up in Reno, Nevada, pretty close to Lake Tahoe, about an hour's drive away. And pine forests have just always been my favorite place to hike. And this is one of the sweetest part of the trails. Just all pine needles, soft, not many rocks as we approach a few rocks. Pretty wide trail. Getting windy up here, as you can hear. Beautiful, foggy morning. Lush, what I call baby trails. You can push a stroller on this. Ouachita Trail straight ahead. Winding Stair Camp, 0.8 of a mile. Ooh. This is kind of cool. This is off trail. I'm heading directly perpendicular to the trail, but I see something down here. I always like to explore a little when I can. Maybe it's an old fireplace, or I don't know what it is yet. Looks like the back side of whatever it is. I would say that is a fireplace. That's the opening to the fireplace. The chimney. Pretty cool. Now this is cool. This is an old, I guess 20s or 30s road, you know, the Model A's or Model T's or whatever would travel. I think this thing is like a half a mile or 3/4 of a mile. Of course, you can't see the steepness of this, but I got a lot of buddies who are ultra runners, and they like to do hill repeats, which is run up the hill, run down the hill, run up the hill, run down the hill. I tell you, this would be a pretty great place. This is, where are we at? Oh, I don't even remember where we are. I'll link it. But I'm only about 1/8 of a mile up, and we'll see how far this old-timey road goes. Here's where I came from. You can see just the same thing, the haunted woods. I hope to get to mile 30 today, which would give me about 14 miles. There's a tent site there that I plan on staying at that has water. That water that I got back there at Horse Thief Springs wasn't too bad. I mean, it tasted like water at my grandma's fishing cabin in Louisiana, you know, kind of rustic, but not too bad. I'm out of my Gatorade mix, which would have made it completely fine. So that Horse Thief Springs, that's reputed to be where some outlaws back in the I guess the 30s would hide out and water their horses. You know, lots of myths and urban legends on the trail, but I imagine a lot of them are true. Anyways, kind of cool to read about stuff like that. Back there at Horse Thief Springs also there was some big old placards talking about the CCC, the Depression Area program, where workers would sign up, build log houses, build dams, help put out fires, a little bit of everything, kept people working. And you know, they sent 80% of their income home to their families, which kept them off government sustenance. This is a pretty neat section. I'm about a mile from the Winding Stair parking off of Talamina Drive. And this is just a beautiful old road is what it is. Old road bed through the pine forest. Climbed up 0.7 miles, real steep grade. But now it's kind of slowly going down. But oh, I bet this is just beautiful in the sun shining and the dappled shadows. It's kind of something you'd see out of a movie. But boy, you gotta work to get here. Like I say, 0.7 miles straight up this road. Then you get to the top and it turns to the left and kind of goes level or downhill a little bit, but what a neat little section. I just sure hope I'm still on the trail. I haven't seen a blue blaze in a while. Okay, I'm at about mile 29, and I've got another mile to camp. And it looks like we're coming up on an enormous rock glacier. probably gonna cross this. So that's as far down as I can see. And just keep walking, but it's this thing is huge. Doesn't look that wide though, so let's see. We'll get up a little closer. Things are kind of fun. Anything that's kind of breaking the scenery, breaking the type of trail you've been doing is a lot of times welcome. I've been going downhill literally for I think 1.5 miles, almost 2 miles. So okay, let's see. I'll put away the camera here in a second, but I want to get a better shot of this thing. Holy smokes. This may be the one that the Ouachita Switchbacks 50K Ultra Marathon crosses. I bet it is. This one is much bigger than the last one that I took pictures of. I've went across probably 6 or 7 of these, but most of them very small compared to this monster.